What's going on, guys? It's Knox here, and today I've actually got a very weird idea for a video.
My name is Shannon. I'm 20 years old, and I'm addicted to drinking gasoline. I can't go a day without it. Like, I crave it. I need it. I'll wake up, go to the washroom, and drink the gas.
This lady keeps gasoline in her bathroom cabinet.
If I go out somewhere, I'll put it in a small water bottle. When I fill up my car, I'll put it all over my hand. I do it before I go to bed. It consumes your life.
That's wrong. I don't want to be a butthole, but drinking gasoline will, it'll destroy your insides. And she drinks, half a thing a day.
1 year ago, Shannon developed a deadly addiction to drinking gasoline.
What's one of these gas things called? Gas can, I guess. I don't know. Jerry can, I guess. I don't know.
Since then, she's gone from tasting the toxic liquid on her fingers to taking swigs of it every day.
It tastes like sweet and sour, like a tangy sauce. It tingles at first, and then it burns the back of my throat, even though it
This lady, hold on.
tingles at first, and then it burns the back of my throat.
If it burns back your throat, why would you do it? Please tell me why you do it if it burns back your throat.
Even though it hurts me, it makes me feel good.
When I first found out Shannon drank gasoline, I didn't believe it. But when I smelled it on her breath, more or less confirmed.
Today, her family has decided it's time to intervene before it's too late.
We're all here. We want her to get help now, like right now. There's no tomorrow. She needs to do it now. Hi. I just want you to sit down, please. Okay, well, we brought you here tonight because we want to talk to you about your gasoline issues that you're having, and we want you to get help.
Okay.
Because we love you, Shannon.
I know.
Can I ask you one question?
Well,
I just want to know why. Why are you doing this?
If this girl says it tastes good, it just cures my thirst, then it probably dehydrates you more. Then I'm gonna be like, just get off the video. That's gonna be the dumbest explanation I've ever heard of drinking gasoline.
How does it make you feel?
I feel numb and I just don't feel any pain. And I know it hurts me, but yet I keep doing it because I'm...
If you know it hurts you, then you shouldn't do it.
My name is Nicole. I'm 26 years old. I'm a single parent. I live in Detroit, Michigan. And I'm addicted to eating drywall. I am literally eating my house.
For people saying shows and stuff, and fairy tale books and stuff, I'd eat a gingerbread house. Well, this lady is eating her real house, and it's not gingerbread.
Nicole has been addicted to eating drywall for over 7 years. It started innocently with a bite of chalk.
I switched from chalk to drywall because drywall tastes better than chalk to me.
Now Nicole ingests drywall up to 6 times a day.
I love the smell of drywall, the texture of it, the taste. I love everything about drywall. It's kind of like a chalky taste, and I probably eat about this
I thought she just said that she doesn't like chalk.
much a day. I get drywall.
I love how it's British, and this is meters. Meters spelled the British way. All of that. So that's about TLC.
I get drywall wherever I can find it. My house, for instance, my friend's house.
Your friend lets you eat drywall, and she either doesn't notice or, like, just lets you eat her walls.
My name's Teresa. I'm 44 years old. I live in Bedford, Virginia. Pretty day today. And I'm addicted to eating rocks.
I don't even know how to explain this. She eats 2 pounds of rock a day. How do you eat rock? How can you chew rock?
I don't think I would be able.
Either that camera's like super close, well, that's just a huge rock, and her teeth are like super messed up.
To function every day if I didn't eat some quantity of rock.
That's a big rock.
Teresa has been addicted to eating rocks for more than 20 years. She was initially attracted to the earthy smell.
Imagine you're just pooping and then you see like a huge chunk of rock in your poop. That would be disgusting. It'd probably break your toenail.
I was just out walking one day. I had no intention of biting into it or chewing it, but I did, and once I did that, I was hooked on them.
Now Teresa can't go more than a few hours without eating rocks.
It's the grittiness of it and the earthy taste. I actually like how it feels on my teeth when I'm crunching them up.
I'm very worried about Teresa. When your body can't handle what you're putting inside of it, it's going to rebel against you.
Teresa's favorite type of rock is a mixture of several minerals, including granite.
Please don't tell me that this lady eats her granite counter. Please don't tell me that this lady eats her granite counter.
She uses a hammer to break them up into bite-sized pieces.
This is
At least she doesn't eat her counter.
about the size I like it because it's not as hard to swallow. I would normally take a piece like this and normally just put it in my mouth or bite on it, or just put the whole piece in my mouth and get the earthy taste off of it.
How can you So, this lady has been addicted to rock for 20 years, and she eats 730 pounds of rock a year, or about Is this lady skinny or something? Is she skinny? How is this lady? This lady looks skinny, but she's probably not. If she eats 730 pounds of rock a day, hold on, let me find my calculator, because I really don't want to do math right now. I just got back from school and I'm tired of doing math. Alright, so on 730 times 20 times 20 equals. So if this was actually like 730 pounds a year, and she actually eats 2 pounds of rock a day, then now she would weigh 14,600 pounds in 20 years. Or at least, did it say 2 years or 20 years? I don't remember. I don't know.
I will eat them in front of anybody. I'm not ashamed of it, so it doesn't really bother me. I eat it at home, of course, watching TV, movies, in my bedroom, driving down the road. I do eat more rocks when I'm nervous or upset. It does bring me down and makes me feel more calm.
How does eating rock make you calm? How eating rock makes you feel calm.
My name is Jennifer, and I'm addicted to eating mattresses. I like my mattress.
Not to be offensive, but this girl is probably like 10 times bigger than that other girl in the last video, and if this lady or Jennifer eats a bunch of mattresses, if she was ever in a boat wreck, I bet she'd float. Not to be offensive, but I am kind of. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta stop judging people for eating mattresses and eating rock.
Ain't it straight up? I know mayonnaise, butter, none of that. There's like a hard texture, like my taste buds are though, kind of like a guitar.
When I found out that Jennifer eat mattresses, I was just
like a guitar. There's like a.
Is that a PlayStation 2 remote? It's a PlayStation 2 or 3 remote.
When I found out that Jennifer eat mattresses, I was.
Look at that. Look at his face. It's like, Look at his teeth.
Just dumbfounded. I was like, oh. It blew my mind that she did that.
Nine square meters of mattress every day. 0.9, I meant. Holy crap. I got my calculator handy. She consumed more than 8 mattresses since her addiction began. This lady has eaten 8 mattresses.
Every little detail.
Hold on. I make sure, like, when my mom's not going to be in her room, or I can be in her room. So, like, let's say when she get in the shower, tiptoeing in here to get it. The reason why I'm not eating my own mattress is because I ate my mattress already. I started off with the good stuff.
Wait, so mattresses, like, a long time ago, like 1980, they had like completely foam mattresses, but now, that's what my papa told me, but now they have mattresses, yeah, they're still like made of foam, but like the foam is made of like chemicals, so this girl is eating like chemicals, basically.
This stuff to me is the pillow top itself. Then I go down to this part. I cut it. After that, I just start ripping it as I go. I get to a piece. I'm done with the mattress when it smells funny, or if I get down to where it's just springs. I usually, when I crave to eat some mattress, it usually be after 2 o'clock after I eat. I'm urged. I need an urge. I got mattress. It usually be after 2 o'clock after I eat. I'm urged. I need an urge. I gotta have it. Gotta have it. For some reason, after sex, I would want some.
Just, oh god.
Pieces.
Is that a piece of mattress in that toilet?
It was all the sponges I was eating. I was like, it clogged up the toilet, like it's just sitting there. If I was that desperate to get it out, I could take it and wash it, do everything I did to it, and I could use it if I was that desperate. And do everything I did to it, and I could use it again if I wanted, if I was that desperate. Ain't that, I mean.
So this lady said, I could poop out mattress, and then I could eat it again if I was desperate.
Ain't that strange? I was sitting in the back seat, and it was like sponge down there. And I just picked it and took it and was like, just chewed on it. I've eaten couches, box springs, chairs, but for the last 10 years, mattresses has just been my thing. It's embarrassing. I couldn't just come out and be like, yo, I eat mattresses. Can't do that. It's not even all my family knows.
I fear that my sister could die from this.
The mattress goes down my throat. Sometimes it gets stuck. Like I could choke and I could die.
God forbid that something will happen to her because I will feel at fault for that.
Okay, it's bad for me, but I was eating when I was a kid, and now I'm an adult.
She says that I was eating mattresses as a kid and now I'm an adult. So if I'm alive now, it's fine. I am going to click out of this video.
I'm still eating it, and I'm still here. Jennifer.
The small businesses, they feel the vibe of the neighborhood. They're all different in a...
My name is Lauren. I'm 19 years old. I'm a college student. And I love to wear fursuits.
Furry.
My persona does play a part in my daily life, going out and just having a good time. When I wear Kira in public, I definitely get a lot.
She can do whatever she wants. It's just, it's not what normal people do, but I don't care what she does as long as like she doesn't hurt anyone or do anything like that. Like, she can do whatever she wants. She's an adult. Just, it's kind of weird, but it's fun.
A lot of weird looks.
As long as it's fake anyway.
Lauren's always been a real creative person. All of a sudden one day she came and said, Mom, you want to give me some money so I can start buying some fur and making these suits, and that's how it came to be.
This is my persona, Kira. She is my first persona. Kira lets me bring out my more outgoing and talkative side. If I'm ever having a bad day, putting on the suit and just going out will definitely end the day in a good note.
Lauren as a kid was really outgoing, totally not shy. When her dad died, that's when things started to go downhill for Lauren. After that, she became introverted. She barely squeaked by in high school.
I became antisocial and shy and just really stayed in my shell. I just felt kind of lost after that. Basically, a persona starts off with a basic concept of a real live animal. I do everything completely from scratch. This was my first version of Kira. This is the very first thing I ever made.
So
she is kind of outdated. You can see it's kind of run down. The ears are flopping. It's not really holding up well. And this is what I'm working on now. This is my new updated version of Kira. It has the same things, big ears, moving jaw. I have a moving jaw mechanism inside all of my fursuits. It creates a more realistic look. I add tongues and teeth, as you can see, and it is attached through a hinge mechanism in here. I use long fur, and around the muzzle and around the front of the face, I shave it down.
That's impressive. Making fursuit, like wearing fursuits, and kind of weird, but making your own and like putting hinges in it and sewing it all together, that's impressive.
I think that gives her a lot of personality, and I like her colors.
Lauren is very good at making the fursuits. She really does have a talent for this. What concerns me about the fursuits is Lauren is constantly working on them. I'll get up in the middle of the night and I'll see her working on her fursuits. She'll half-heartedly look for a job and then it's back to the fursuits again. She's going to school just to pacify me. She tends to only have time for fur.
It's not uncommon that people who will wear these furry animal costumes are really avoiding some major issues about their own self-esteem, their own perceived inadequacy, and so they may be wanting to hide something about themselves.
I started getting into the furry fandom about 2 years ago, and now it's definitely like on my mind pretty much all the time. Furry fandom is a very large community. It's full of people who wear fursuits and who just love either creating them, wearing them, drawing them, or just looking at them. There's a darker side to the fandom where it does involve fetishes.
A person can get engrossed in this, and sometimes you don't really realize that you're on that road, and as a mom, that's what I think I'm here to stop.
We're here at the bowling alley with some family and friends, and Chris is here. He's the one who most disapproves of my fursuit, so we'll see what happens.
Hey, Kara, lay the ball on the ground and hit it with your tail.
Chris is my cousin. When my father passed away, he definitely became sort of a father figure to me. He thinks that the furry fandom is really weird.
We're in public. Keep that in the house. Am I right or wrong?
Andrew is my little cousin, and he's 8 years old, and every time he sees me or sees one of my fursuits, he always begs me to make him one. But his dad really doesn't want him getting into something like this.
He thinks that they're the coolest things, and he wants one. And there is no way in hell Chris is going to let his son Andrew walk around with any fur, anything.
I think it's a little ridiculous, especially in a public place. I think it's pretty out there. It's weird walking around with these things on.
I'm pretty interested to see what a therapist has to say about this. I mean, it's completely harmless. I don't think I'd be stopping anytime soon.
For Lauren, the suit is definitely a way of coping. It's a layer of protection. It's a barrier between herself and the world. Could you imagine going to a party or another social event without the suit?
It'd take a lot of guts, so no.
Who she is in that costume is who she wishes she could be, at least some of the time. It's a part of who she is. But she's not able to feel comfortable doing that without the costume. Lauren does seem to be someone who wants to be optimistic, someone who wants to have fun. If I had a wish for her, it would be that she could feel that playfulness without the suit. I just do wonder about that whole idea of a part of you that you're able to express more fully in costume, and whether it's possible to get to that point without the costume, or even if that's something you're interested in.
It could be. It'd be nice to just kind of come out of my shell a little bit more. I mean, of course, even if I did.
Okay, to say that she's gonna need like a turtle costume. Like, if she says, I'm gonna come out of my shell, she needs a turtle costume. I'm just saying she should get one if she's gonna say, I wish I could come out of my shell a lot.
Fully kind of exert myself like that. I still would wear the suits, and I'd still be kind of crazy, but it would be nice.
So we don't have to put it away. We don't have to stop the creativity and the fun that you have. But imagine if you could do it on your own.
I know if I ever fail, I immediately beat myself down, and I just quit whatever I'm doing.
Would you say that designing these costumes helps with that? Would you say that you feel a sense of, wow, look what I've created, this is awesome?
It does. My mom always puts it I'm good at what I want to do.
She is working on these suits in a way that I'm not sure many people could say they're dedicated to anything to the extent she is. And when you think about self-esteem, think about all the other wonderful things you're able to accomplish. And it doesn't hurt to look for some reminders.
Yeah.
Hanging an A+ paper on the refrigerator, well, it sounds a little childish in a way. It's a reminder of what you're capable of doing.
I don't see myself stopping being in the furry fandom or wearing my fursuits. It's definitely a very rewarding experience for me, and I just love doing it, so I will definitely be continuing this.
Fursona. Alright, I like that. Lauren is so engrossed in furry fandom. She's currently brainstorming her next persona. I like that. That's pretty good. Alright, so I've been recording for 25 minutes, so I think that's gonna be about it. So, I might record another video today, I don't know. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.